Yo, we live. And I can't hear you yet.
Josh, do you
Oh,
hear me?
Shema. Yeah, it's fine.
Amazing. I don't see. Thanks for letting me do the stream with you. I think it's a good. I think it's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, definitely. I always prefer to do it with somebody, but oh, am I lagging? It was
No, just
server.
me.
No,
I
it was
think so.
server.
I hope so.
Yeah, I saw everybody lagged out for me, so it might be a risky server to play on.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to quickly advertise because I didn't post anything.
How are you doing?
Cool, I guess.
What you guess?
Yeah, I had a cool weekend.
Oh, that's
Just
cool.
chilled
Want to
a
tell me
bit.
more?
Yeah, I went to a cinema. I saw New Tron. If you if you like the science fiction movies with a lot of lights and stuff, then I can recommend it. But it's like
Amazing.
it, it's not the wisest movie I've ever seen, though. It's like very shallow what was happening there, but you know, a lot of pretty lights, that kind of movie. So
A lot of entertainment value, I guess.
yeah,
I recently also
exactly.
went to the movies, and
Yeah.
I was deciding between the Tron and the Roofman. But I gotta tell you, the Roofman is one of the best movies I've ever seen
Sorry,
because it's
which one?
based on the Roofman, and because it's
Roof.
based on a
Okay.
true story,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it even more, yeah, imba.
What is happening here? I don't really
I don't know.
understand.
It seems
I
never
guess
mind.
I guess the Polish team will maybe win, but this is really weird. A lot of shooters.
Nice storm.
Yeah, what the hell is this? Yep, they won. Okay, I'll do the announcement quickly. And this is my time to show which map is going to be played.
Are you playing as well?
In the tournament, yeah, with Skeleton. We had our first game already.
Oh, that's nice. How did it go?
Well, we played against Ritter and Classic.
GG or not?
Hold on for a second. I'll talk about it later, but now I have to randomize them up for them live, so everybody sees I'm not cheating and picking it.
Wait, are we live already?
Oh yeah, we are. Oh, it's Agento, but it was almost W12 map. Such a shame. All right. Yeah, we played already, and somehow it was actually close.
Yeah, pretty cool. I was asking if the Motherland joined this time, but they declined.
Uh,
Apparently.
they joined, but not together. There are two teams. One is called Heads, and the other one is called Tails.
To make it more fair, I guess.
Yeah, I found it's like they just did a coin flip, and Heads got Vovet and Tails got Classic.
That's a pretty good team actually. Gras and Vovet.
Yeah, I agree. Like Retail Classic also good, but to be honest, in the first game, Classic had kind of meh game. Maybe the location wasn't easy, but it's like it's not the winner material, the team, if they will play like this. But I think there's still plenty of time, and Classic is a good player, so I think they will have more chances to prove me wrong.
Well, since we're live, thanks for having me, Sado. I'm your co-commentator, Klaas, and I
Yep.
hope this will gonna be a nice stream.
Yeah, I hope so too. Although, let's face it, this game is pretty likely to be one-sided, and unless something weird happens. Botso and Don't Talk, it's a very good team. I think they were on the second place in the last tournament, if I remember correctly.
Well, I know the other team, and I guess it's pretty one-sided as well, but you never know.
Yeah, and even if it can be one-sided, I'm really curious to see in what kind of shape Botso and Don't Talk are, because if they can show that they will have a nice game, it might mean they're one of the more important teams in the fight for the win this year.
What do you,
Uh, you were saying something, but you got cut out a bit.
what do you think about Maxi and Cochise?
Um, Coaches played for a while, couple of months ago, then stopped, and he was okay. He was like I don't know, maybe somewhere near Botso level, maybe a bit worse. He's definitely not ready for the new tactics with Town Hall. And this might be the problem of the team, but other than that, I'm pretty sure they will advance from like top 5 places.
Well, I played a couple of games with him, four, and three of them I lost, and one I won. But it was because of his tactics. In battle, he is just superior. He's really good in making the battle tactics, strategies.
Hmm. You were
So I
playing. You
guess he would
mean
be more like my level, you know?
you said you were playing against coaches 1v1s, or did I misunderstood?
Yeah, it was 1v1. And I
Hmm.
noticed that his battle tactics are really good, just really good.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is how we also knew that it might be real coaches because we weren't sure back then. And then you said, but he fought really well, and that was weird. Too weird for a fake guy.
Yeah, true, because I had like 10, 15% more army, but still I lost like three, four times in a row. That's incredible.
Hmm.
But I think Maxi is really the weak link in the team, you know?
Really? He was like always in the top teams of the tournaments, like at least back in the day, and he's still a good player.
But he is like, yeah. I think Kochis is the best in the team.
Well, coaches definitely has a massive advantage when it comes to fighting because I'm of an opinion that the best fighters in this game already stopped playing it. Like in coaches' times, the maybe the spam level was much worse, but the fighting level was much higher. So when he comes back, you can really see this. Like there's only a couple of players maybe who can fight on the same level as coaches. So this will be an important thing for the team in this year, for sure. Okay, seems like our
Okay, but
both teams are
how,
pre-building. They took the lower locations.
which is interesting.
I have really short memory for the maps and locations, so I don't remember exactly how the logs looked like, so I can only see the minimap right now. So I'll say more when I see the logs after the game starts, I guess.
I tried to open it on editor because I don't really see it as well.
Ah, they're starting right now. Okay, so just before we will start, I will only say quickly that we already had 3 games. The one I lost with Skeleton against Ritter and Classic. There was also a game between Works and Zolda. Works won that one. And the third one was Trash and W33 winning over Sokul and Mickey. And that's all the games we had in this first round so far.
Sorry, who is W33 playing with?
Trash. Not an interesting team, if I may say so.
It's kind of GG, isn't it?
Whoa. What is this? Okay. This is something I didn't see in a tournament before.
How is it even possible? Is it like
Oh! I don't even know. I'm sorry. I should be objective as a streamer, but I've never seen such stuff before. Yeah, it would be really, really unfair.
yo, it's kind of GG. What it has to be the fastest game in com history, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait for them to just see this on stream, on replay, you know. Yeah. Well, technically, they already won. But, oh well.
Well, there's nothing about the script in the description, so that's pretty weird.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't check it quickly enough what was happening, but he just didn't. No, this map is just broken.
Ah, the map is bugged. Yeah.
Okay, so the joke's
Nice,
on me.
Sado. Nice. But
How
wow,
is it
what about other
possible?
games?
How is it even
What about other games?
possible?
The top or what?
Sorry?
What about other games? Did they play on the top?
I think they didn't play this map yet. I can't believe it. I didn't modify the map. I just uploaded it as it was.
Yeah.
Hey, what the
Ah,
hell?
maybe
Maybe he
I have a
chose some.
theory.
What? Sorry? Come again?
I have I have a theory. Do you want to know?
Is there a script?
The map maker made the road for a different player, like eight location 8, 7, or 5. So when they're not occupied, then it's not showing.
Yeah, I I know.
I come across that in one of my maps.
Yep.
It took me so long to realize that
Okay.
that was the problem.
Um, can I confirm it quickly? Anybody has ideas? Oh, I don't have chat open, by the way. Oh crap. Uh, I can do this, but I can also do this. Hold on, I know.
Well, the best thing to
This.
fix is to delete the street and for player 6, remake it.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to quickly see if this is the case, because you know there can be script or some shit. Okay, I can't check it like this, but I can at least fix it.
That's
So
Antara's
this is
knows the best because
6.
he's a good map maker.
Wow, but this is truly epic.
Hello, comrade. Hello. I can say it back for one time.
Road of Player 1?
Ah, that's what I was suspecting. But how can you see that?
Okay, but what I did will work because I replaced the road with road from 6.
It works.
I hope so. Okay, this is a screw up of epic proportions. But we never realized this because we never played this map 2v2 in this configuration.
Oh well. I guess our comrade is experienced with it.
Okay, I really hope this works. Yep, there we go.
Glad this works. Nice.
Yeah, so after this, after 3 times trying to start this game, we finally succeeded.
Thanks to
Okay,
Rutte. Thank you.
damn it, I missed all the chat. Doesn't show history to me, but I'll try to see it at least on Twitch. Amazing. Amazing.
I
Whoops.
see Mikus. I see Gerwin online. Nice, Gerwin.
Yep.
Hi. How you doing? It's interesting to see that Antares built his school in the wrong direction, don't you think?
Um, it saves him more space on the right, and I think he will need it later. I kinda see what he's trying to do.
But you need to get the gold across the storehouse, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. You could also try to do it below the storehouse. That would actually would work better, but takes a bit more time, right?
Well, according to his gaming history, it's gonna be okay. But it looks a little bit off, you know? Oh, yeah,
Oh, it
slow build,
does.
of course. I forgot.
Yep, Argento. Okay, looks like we have like 20 viewers that early. This is amazing, actually.
That is the class effect, you know, the Equa
Of
effect.
course, of course. I don't know what effect is that, but I'm glad you're here to commentate this one with me. It will be more interesting for sure.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Also, a stream in English is really nice for a change.
Mm. Yeah, to be honest, I kind of hope that we'll see some English streams from the other guys as well. Talking mostly about Return Vovets. Uh, Maybe somebody else
Yeah,
as well
well,
if they are interested, but they have a big market of the Russian players, so it's like I can see how they want to keep it in Russian because it just makes sense to interact with the viewer base.
also because Vovitz is mostly handsome, you know, he attracts a lot of viewers with that.
Handsome, yeah. I'm trying to read the chat back. Okay, I can see it's just Rita trying to tell us what's the problem and me not reading it in time. This is funny.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't read it as well.
Yeah, I just I just forgot because we were setting up in a bit of a hurry.
By the way, is this a random storehouse placement or?
Nope, not on this map.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Uh, in this tournament, I can actually show the map list while we're talking about it because there's still like not much happening. There's I tried to pick maps which are both like some are random storehouse, some are not, some are old maps, some are newer maps. Maybe not a lot of new maps, but there's a couple ones, I guess. At least W12, W12 is a new map.
Actually, I'm not familiar with the W12. I saw the canyon a few days ago.
Oh yeah,
Sorry to
this
say
is.
that I'm not so active anymore, but yeah, I'm happy to see what
Uh-huh.
how this tournament is going along.
Yeah, I'm really wondering how Canyon will work in this tournament. I know there was one game played on Canyon already, but I didn't have time to watch it yet. I might watch the replay back actually later, so I will be able
Yeah,
to see
I think
if
it
it
was
even works.
yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. Canyon doesn't have stone mountains. You have 2,500 stone in storehouse, so it's a bit weird. And one of locations per team is like really weird, kinda small, and has a lot of sand. So I think you can only make like town hall tactics there with some iron, perhaps. Nothing else makes much sense. But the other locations are like okay, I think. Okay, you can already see Kefir who might be slightly slower than the other players.
Yeah, he decided to fill up his inn for a bit.
Uh-huh. Um, Miki, you said that you played this map 2 days ago and didn't have problem, but you played 8P. I think I was in that game actually. It's like Rita tried to explain. The mistake was that location 6 has a road from location 1. And nobody realized because, uh, or maybe some other location, and nobody realized because the fog of war fixes this or something like this. Yeah, Kefilku is a girl. That's right.
That's a good point, actually. The
Thanks.
fog of war, yeah.
Yeah, wilderness. It would be interesting choice, but it's like it's a bit uneven from what I remember. It was always like the location with a lot of wood was the best. Do I remember correctly? The top left, right? The top left one.
Thank you, Daniel Mann. Kefirku is not he, actually. That's a
Yeah.
good thing to remember. She's she. Without a willy, you know?
Okay. Oh, I played Botso's location recently on Argento. I think it might have been the game that Miki was referring to. It's a pretty interesting lock. You can just spam trees on the top and not care too much about it. Also, this forest is nice. It's like you can't screw up wood on this location.
Actually, true, yeah. It's a dynamic location. You can go anywhere. If you want to make town hall, you want to make iron only, or just a balanced army. It's all possible here.
Yeah, yeah. There's quite some space for farms. Maybe not that. It's not like huge, but it's like big enough to do whatever you want. But the gold is kind of annoying. I completely screwed up gold here. You just have to be on time with it because later on the long roads will just kill you if you don't have the early gold here. But I think Mad's location is pretty cool. I like it that you can immediately take gold and one of the forests here, and I think it's a bit more open compared to Botsos Lock. Looking at these woodcutters, I just have a slight nitpick. I would probably move them like a bit to the left. Then they will more easily pick. Ah, but he's using the flag. Okay, so it's a bit better. But I'm just worried he might need this space later. Ah, maybe I'm just. Maybe it's not that important actually.
Actually, it is, I think, because that's a good point you're saying. That he doesn't have a lot of space for his farms and everything. But also, I see
Yeah.
that this point has access to 5 gold mines, and
Ooh.
that compares to Antara's luck.
Yeah.
But Antares seem to can manage the positions better than the other side.
Uh,
The, the better
okay.
farm.
We have a serious question from Bozo. Is it allowed to take the resources on the other side of the bridge? I think it's allowed actually. The same way that mud could take these ones. I don't remember anything in the rules against it, at least. Oh,
Harder, but yeah.
that's also an interesting idea, yep. I remember we were talking about rules like this, and I didn't include anything. Yeah, it's not forbidden. Maybe I should write it in English to be fair to the other guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it would be pretty funny if what Botso wrote right now would trigger Matt to take this other mountain. Would be super fun to watch this. But still, taking 6 iron mines, it's like not too easy. It's much easier to just go for town hall on his location with so many mines. I'm wondering if this one will even work, but it should take something out. I don't remember the radius for the gold mines.
Yeah, I would guess so, yes. And also it would, yeah, it would greatly benefit the gold production.
Yeah. I don't remember how much he has in the mountain, but from the graphics of the mountain, from the terrain, I think it's quite a lot, like 400 or so like this. But what kind of build is he going for? He's making one farm in the middle of the base. I would probably make it somewhere at the bottom instead, like here, for example. But if he
Kind of looks
goes...
like a, it kind of
Huh?
looks like a town hall built already because the
Yeah,
farms, yeah, right? Like here you're gonna have two mills, and then with the bakeries here.
yeah. And I was also about to point out, I believe it might be a town hall build precisely because there's like it looks like he's wasting space on purpose, like he knew it wasn't important. I don't think he's playing bad right now. It looks more like he planned to waste it, you know.
Oh,
At least it's something I do when I make town hall builds. I don't care too much about space because I know I don't need it. Especially like this. Like I said, I would normally move it to the left, but maybe he just doesn't care because he knows he won't need the extra space. And for a town hall build, this is like totally fine.
I
Yeah,
don't
also
think that,
that.
especially in the start, you can put your woodcutters to plant only, you know, because you wanna rush to this forest, for example, and
Hmm.
this one, and then cut
Yeah.
here only.
Yeah, I like going for the early planters a lot. On his location, I wouldn't use an early planter in the storehouse, but like you said, it's like you just take this when making the stonemasons, and then you can go for this immediately and for the gold. Yeah, this location is like very easy for the gold and wood setup because of that.
Yeah, right. Maybe three is too much, and he should have gone for the other forest faster, so he could start his gold production earlier, I guess.
Yeah, I it's like this one is way too late, right?
Yeah, this
I
one as
think you
well.
said the same thing.
It's
It's
gonna
like
be
I don't know why he went for this earlier than for the gold production. Yeah? Oh, it's closed.
yeah, it's still closed. Yeah,
Not a lot of
A market, but not
serfs.
functioning inn. That's
Oh,
restaurant.
uh, it's actually okay. Never mind. Uh, yeah, the marketplace is kind of out of place here, right? I don't get it why she has it so early, but we'll see what happens later. Might be a town hall build as well.
Oh, she's going for stone because she has 6 gold stone miner.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is weird. Okay, I have no idea what's happening in this base, but I think we're going to find it very interesting. And I also see the signs of a town hall build. For example, this is like total waste of space. Like, look at these woodcutters. This is like, I don't even care what happens here. I don't need this space because I make town hall. This is how it looks like to me. Probably gonna make
Yeah, right.
the town hall setup here and go like this area if she needs more space, right?
But you can see the forest here coming along. It's cutting only, but 2 more to build. So that's yeah.
Oh,
And then here is forest as well. So there's big wood production going on.
I mean, I don't get that one. Maybe she just needs the yeah, she just needs to have a bit more wood very fast. But that's weird. She doesn't. She has some wood. She doesn't have the second sawmill, but she has some wood in the storehouse. The wood is not a problem yet. Hmm.
Yeah, the gold is. There's no more gold.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, I think this is like full panic mode. She was just building too much at the same time. Just look at this. Like when she had this problem, she kept doing this. She also is waiting for this. Yeah, this is pretty bad.
True. Wrong priority of buildings. Yeah.
Like just trying to do too much at the same time. Ah, but it's like uh looks
Look
like
at this.
miss.
Where's this guy
Yeah,
going?
where is he going? Yeah. Please go right.
Yeah.
Please stop here. Please. Ah, there we go. We got this.
Yeah, this might save the game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 24 and a half a minute.
But in the meantime, like Antares has already gold production and production of iron.
Oh yeah.
Also four farms.
I mean, I think the only way to save Kefirku's base would be if she tried to go for a town hall build. So I hope that's what she's trying to do. But at least she's gonna have like 3 very fast iron mines. So she can try to
Yeah, but
catch
what
up
are you gonna
later.
do with the iron mines? You don't have wood to build the coals. You don't have wood for anything.
Yeah. But when you start
Also,
getting the iron ore, you can try to catch up a bit later. But there's another problem. Just look at these roads. Yeah, I don't get what she's trying to do with the inn. Because it's closed again. Ah, because she's the... Yeah, okay, this is actually microing the gold to start working. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
27 minutes and still no inn opened. You know?
She didn't block the spot because... no, she was... sorry, okay. I'll address you first, class. She blocked the inn because she's trying to micro the gold smelter to start working. She should open it right now. And I was about to say, because Daniel Man suggested that the third gold mine was blocked, but there's no gold mine spot here, I think. Look, you can place this, but this one doesn't work. We're talking
Yeah.
about this thing. But she
Also
has
commenting
one
on
here. Ah, come on. Okay, The people demand to see Antares' and Botso's bases, so let's go to Botso first.
Well, uh, answering to that, like the right side is the has the most discrepancy, you know. So that's the most interesting thing to comment on. But yeah, the
Yeah.
left side has pretty well on. Yeah.
Okay. People really want to see Antares' base, but I would keep trolling them for a bit more, and I'm still showing Botso. uh, Everything seems to go well. This is a bit of a weird farm, but I'm guessing he's gonna place one hero there, and it's gonna be like okay. Not a lot of space actually for his build. It looked like he has a lot, but for example, not too much space for the iron production here.
Do you think he would go for a town hall as well? Because he has
Yeah, it's
gold.
possible. Botso is one of those players who sometimes play Town Hall, Iron and Leather build. And so far I don't see stables. So it's possible. But on the other hand, if he would do that, he would probably make the third gold mine much earlier. Because the Town Hall tactics always depend on free gold smelters right away.
Yeah, but Sado, there is no third gold melter here. No, gold mine, I'm
Oh
sorry.
crap. Yep. Where's the third one? The one on the bottom? I guess so. So this one. Kinda weird, but yeah, because Antares has, I think, at least three. One, two, three. I think three, maybe four. Yeah, so this one's for Botso. Okay, let's go to Antares' base because enough trolling. Let's see it. It's a quite small location. Oh, he wasted a lot of space, but I think it's the first option.
Taris's base is not so interesting. He has like a lot of wood, he has like a lot of leather, a lot of stone, a lot of iron, you know.
Yep, yep. Nothing to see here. Let's move on.
Even the
Well,
stable is ready. I mean, yeah, good for
yeah,
you.
yeah. Nothing interesting is happening here, guys. Come on. That was a bad idea. Let's go to another base. Hey, but actually, his wood production isn't that great. Let's see the charts. Who is the best right now? Yep, so, well, okay. Don't Talk is on a similar level to Kefilko and Mud with the wood. Slightly
Well, this is
better
kind
since
of
a couple minutes, actually, okay. Sorry,
I
you were
was,
saying?
I was going to say this is kind of a stupid thing, you know, like a real retarded thing to do, like cut only where there's no real cutting to
Oh,
do.
yeah, what the hell? I think it might be an honest mistake, because I can't really understand why.
I think so too. Yes.
Ah, wait, this is probably the same case as we saw in Kefirku's base earlier. She was like uh, cutting only on the far right side, like here, and later on she started planting because she didn't have wood. And now look at the Son is here. He's got the same case. So he just wanted to cut faster.
I think there's a forest here that needs to be exploited, you know.
Definitely.
But
That's weird.
overall, it looks like he got a yeah. He has a great town management. Oh, that is surprising. Like the bug over here.
Oh, interesting. But I think it's a good place.
Yeah, it's kind of limiting his base potential, you know. But yeah, it's a good place.
I think he doesn't really plan to expand too much. Hmm, that's weird. I mean, I would expect him to expand, but this location really has a limit. You can make some more farms here maybe, but that's about it. Okay, Mickey is worried about Kefirku. Let's see her base again. Mm, yep, there's like not a lot of wood. Like this base at the moment doesn't look good,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
also the wrong decisions, I guess, because she's blocking the corn, she's blocking the gold, and that's actually what she needs right now. Also, the iron is not stored properly, which in this situation, the wood is really good, so there's no reason to not store the goods in the storehouse for later on, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's also valid. I would also add that the roads are not good enough, and there's like a lot of traffic jams, which is kind of weird. I mean, okay,
Yeah,
this road was really needed, for example,
yeah,
and
that
that one as well. And also, obviously, wood isn't working well, but I don't really know why. Maybe it just started working like she started cutting, but doesn't make sense. She doesn't have serfs, I think. No, 47. Okay, I don't get it.
Oh, 47 is not a lot for this kind of base. I mean, we're already in
Yeah, with bad
minute
roads.
35, 36 almost. That's not a lot.
Yeah, I think the
There's a lot
roads were
of
the
people,
problem
huh?
because for a slightly smaller base and a bit better roads, around 50 serfs could somehow kind of work. But I think she just didn't have these serfs available when she really needed the wood production to start kicking, and that's it's like when you screw up something very important in your base, for example gold in this occasion, everything goes like a domino effect later on, and it's like it can be really hard to go back from this. I actually had a similar game on Botso's location recently where I screwed up the gold and I couldn't do anything for the entire game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, but let's try to find a positive note in their team. Let's take a look at Matt GTT. He needs a road here, but it's a minor thing. Two stables, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Is this like a town hall built with horses? I don't
Well,
really get what I see.
I had to look at the positive note. If you look at the stats, the statistics, there
Yep.
is they are the underdog for sure. Yeah.
Oh well. This one. Yep. One very important and very simple statistics is the citizens graph. Uh, when you look at the amount of citizens of the players, and if you see somebody has less citizens than anybody else, then they're probably not having a good game. And you can see Bots and Don't Talk have exactly the same graph. They have the same amount of serfs and other citizens, while Kefirku and MagTT are much worse there. And this gives you much worse speed when you're trying to build your base.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And that's only one statistic. The Wales statistic, the all Wales statistic is very painful for Kefirku as well. Mad is a bit better. He's actually like not that far from the Polish players.
I think what you said earlier is really important in the kind of base like here. Like the road work is really slowing her down because
Hmm.
you can easily make a road here and have just yeah, and just have a really more efficient base to
Hmm.
go on, and you don't have a lot of traffic jams.
Yeah,
Just
the,
everything.
the worst thing is that her mistake is like actually very simple there. I mean, it kind of started with gold, but later the roads became even a bigger issue at some point, and these both mistakes combined cost her this game.
Yeah, right. But if you look, okay, this is kind of obvious, you know. Now we know what the idea is.
Mm-hmm. Trading. Right? Did I guess right? Because I don't understand what I'm seeing, but I mean, yeah, definitely has to be a trade, and probably for wood, like the wooden shields one, the most popular one.
Oh yeah, most likely, yeah.
Okay.
But looking at her gold production, it's gonna work counterproductive actually.
Yeah, and the Hunger Games comment is also spot on. We're
She's missing this
already
part.
almost dead. Wait, I don't see. Ah, yeah, that would be nice to have. Yeah, but I don't understand it. Is it like iron only build when she wants to boost the iron production?
I guess it's gonna be hard to
Okay.
say actually. Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel man, I will agree with you, but I have a feeling class might disagree heavily.
Wait, what?
Kefir team should just do a town hall rush.
Well, for this situation, yeah, it looks like the best. Like build a
Hmm.
market and trade everything for the gold ore and make a town hall rush. Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is like you're focusing on nothing in particular, so you're gonna have nothing in particular.
Yeah, actually, I think you are spot on with the problem in Kefirkus base right now. I mean, I think it's maybe it's not worth to just continue to find new problems because it's like when you this game is like really unforgiving when you just don't have one thing working on early on. It can just make your base not work at all. So it's like that one fatal mistake. Yeah, Daniel man,
Like,
most likely. Go on.
sorry.
Sorry, go on.
In the meantime, Antares makes his signature army like a little bit of pikes with swords and knights and
Hmm.
woods coming later. And also, there looks like to be one or maybe two more farms going along. So he's gonna have like 9 farms. Yeah, that's gonna be strong. And in any case, it's hard to beat.
Hmm. Well, as most of you probably know, Don't Talk usually does something like 10 pikes, around 15 horses, more or less, and in general, normal army combo. So, swordman and bowman at the core of it, and knights, of course.
Yeah, he's like one of the most all-round players there is in
Hmm.
United Merchants. Like comparable to W33, I dare to say it, because he also can make every um, tactic work, you know?
Yeah, he rarely decides to do so. I mean, Don't Talk. He will usually do his favorite tactic, but it's like when he plays a map where it doesn't make sense to do this, he will just change the tactic to whatever is suitable, even the town hall. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I want to know right now because of Bosso, he has like a lot of gold in the storehouse, and thinking about his past games, will he make a town hall or not? And right now, as I'm saying it, he's building it, and we're gonna see
Ah, yeah.
what his plan is because he's making leather and the iron, and he's also going for the town hall. That should be interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
one thing I really wonder, Sado, maybe you know it,
Hmm?
that people like Boso right now, but also other, they like to block their iron in the storehouse, but they don't block their. Well, Boso does it right now, but they don't block their iron ore. Why is that?
Mm-hmm.
You think?
I would do the other way around actually.
Yeah, me as
Maybe
well. But
the only thing I can think of is trying to control the coal flow, but even that doesn't
also,
make much sense. Coal, yeah. Like
I'm not
when you
sure.
have
I'd like to
when you
explore that idea more.
where well the only thing that comes to me is like maybe he needs it for gold, the coal I mean, instead of for iron, so he doesn't want to produce too much. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really understand that, but still, I don't understand the reasoning behind it as well.
Yeah.
But for this instance, he is also blocking the ore, but I see like Comrade Ritter doing it the same way, like
Mhm.
blocking the iron bars, but not the ore.
Mhm. Maybe I don't know if they both do this often, then I don't know, but maybe they just forgot because it's like you either don't block pretty much anything or you block everything except for a few things, and I would just block the ore at some point and unblock the iron bars or something like this.
Such a
Yeah,
well,
that's weird. Okay. Yeah, he fixed it now. Ah, but it's like
can I
11
ask?
minutes, plenty of time.
Can I ask, Gerwin, why don't you play with SoundCloud this tournament?
I can answer that for you actually.
Oh, great, great.
He's on vacation. He already said that before, and if we started the tournament like a few weeks later, he would probably play.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
Yeah, but uh, I have to say, and I already said that to Mitralas, it's a really a shame he's not in the tournament because you know it's just not the same. But at the same time, I think it's pretty interesting that the top five, let's say, teams got a little shake up because we've got Ritter and Gross no longer together. So
Right.
let's face it, we don't have a clear winner thanks to that, and I guess that's a positive of sorts. Okay, let's take a look. Oh wow.
It's really resembling here that it's not optimal.
Uh huh.
They could take a lesson from you, Sado, actually.
What do you mean? What did you mean, class? About lesson from me?
I mean, like you like to talk about the road work that it should be efficient,
Mm-hmm.
and right now it's really not. So they could take a lesson from you from the road work, because the path they have to take, especially
Uh
this
huh.
intersection here, that's really bad,
I
and they
I
have to go
mean,
back as well.
I I didn't look before here, but I thought it was just recruits being produced before the barracks were done. But I might be wrong.
I think a good player can adapt and see in advance, because filling the barrack as well that makes serves not available for other tasks like bringing the iron and everything. Actually, the base doesn't look that bad. It looks like a high spamming base, but it could have been done more faster, Like there's
Still talking about Kefilku.
enough of wood, enough of corn, enough of iron, enough of everything. But the servers are busy with other things instead of supplying
Uh,
those things to the according buildings.
Sorry, class. Which base we talking about?
The Kev Yurku.
Kefilku. Okay, still here. Yep.
Yeah, Kev Yurku. Please, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's the most correct pronunciation I could make as well. So yeah.
Also, with her kind of tactic, it's pretty weird that she only has one. How do you say it in English? Wapentuigmakerij, you know?
Again, a bit slower. My Dutch is not that good.
How do you say it in English? It's a bit weird that she only has one. How do you say? Wooden shield production building.
Armory workshop.
Okay, thanks. Armory workshop, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to be some for some trade, but I think she simply didn't have time for it. She rushed the iron production after had problems to have any kind of army on peacetime. I think that was the right decision at this point of time. Now she can try to expand.
Have you seen the match? Really? Because 4 farms, 2 stables, and one
Mm.
mill. That's pretty interesting. Also, the market gives the access to the horses.
Yeah, but this is not going to be a huge army. Horses only, you need more.
I think it's a Sado army.
Yep, you could say so.
Maybe in the last version.
Ah, I'm not that bad these days, come on. I had like, against Elite, I had such a great game, I was like, how the hell was that possible? It's
Yeah,
like, it was a bit lucky, because last games before that one were like, like kinda not good, and the next game after the tournament one was like total crap, total. I had like 10 troops or something, so
yeah, but I
kinda
saw you
lucky.
last week making a. What was your army again? You had like 80 or 90 army with swords and bows and everything. That was incredible. Actually, I was not convinced that it was you until you proved it.
What do you mean proved it?
With your personal question.
Ah, there was a game like that, but I don't remember that game though. But I remember there was something like this. Yeah,
This has to be some kind of troll. I like it. I like it a lot.
yeah. I like this. I like this a lot, but might not be easy to work. You know, cause they will see it. They will see that he doesn't have any army around, and they will know something is not right. But wait a second. I think I know what I would do. You see this? So let's say Kefilku just takes all the army like here, and Mad takes the horses as well. They go around, they come out like here, behind the front lines, and they try to invade the bases.
That
No,
would
I'm
be a
not gonna show the
sneaky
left
attack,
team.
and it might work actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do the same thing to the top. Okay, so Bozo, I can show both bases at the same time, I guess. Hope it's visible on the stream.
Well,
Uh,
Karen, we could show the left side's logs, but it's like any usual game, you know. So it's not really extraordinary.
yeah,
Like Bozo made his town hall, which is pretty nice. He made
yeah.
48 maximum gold. That means 6 barbarians, I guess.
I love Mitras's comment. That's what I always say. Yeah, but Mad managed to make like 30 horses. He doesn't have enough armors and shields for them, but it's still quite nice. But yeah, you can see one thing. These two locations for the Bozo and Doltok, they are just too small for them.
I think it's a skill issue because they have to learn a lot more about calm in order to. Oh, it's peacetime.
Oof. I think I managed to do the screenshot before they trained the troops. So we can see on the
Oh,
stream
great. Yeah.
what they had. So it's like
Looks like
Bozo
we
had.
had too much fun.
Yep. So it's like. Uh, does Bozo have better army than Doltok? Yeah. I mean, the locations are. Is there a difference? Bozo had very far gold, but much better iron, so that kind of explains it. But on the other hand, nah, Doltok also had a similar location regarding this. I don't know. I don't remember the trees. Nope.
But I wonder what is the advantage of having like 5 barbarians? You know, you can have like
And
12 more horses or whatever.
I mean, at this point of time, I think he just did this because he could. And it's actually quite nice that he could do any barbarians with such a nice army. Yeah, I see. But one thing Thunder pointed out, and I maybe you saw it, class, but I didn't. Mud actually is stealing the iron from the other location, just like we predicted it might happen.
Disadvantage for other factors of the
Um,
game.
okay, did you see this? This is really unorthodox. But it might work if they're not watching stream, that is. I really hope they aren't. Okay, how much do they see? This is actually the most important thing right now. They see the barracks. They don't know the surprise inside though. This is brilliant. And Kefilku is trying to defend. This is
I
super
like the
funny.
idea actually. It's like okay, we know we're disadvantaged, but we're gonna
Hmm.
we're gonna take the take the secret approach, you know?
Yep, and Bozo is trying to find out. Okay, 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 this is sneaky. It might actually work. Wait a second. They're sending some horses to the top.
I want to bet you everything I have that it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very long
Nice,
shot.
nevertheless.
It's a very long shot, but I've seen stuff like this happen. I even did this stuff to people. Like, zero army, no chances. How about a sneaky attack? Oops, we won. Okay. But they're not stupid. They're gonna know there's like... Oh. There's like no army for the mud. So, look. Don't Talk is trying to look for... To scout a bit more. How
Yeah,
far
but
they
the
are.
issue for the match is that he has no food, so it feels big time.
Hmm. They're not too fast with their attack. This is weird. Yeah, I mean, this is... I kind of know what they're gonna do. I don't believe this is gonna work. I think they might be too late. Hmm. But at the same time, the Polish team is a bit scared. Somehow. You know, actually, Kefinku has more army than I thought she will. But I don't think the Polish team is so stupid to not realize that there's like no army from one player and this is like complete bullshit. I think that
Sure.
plan might be
I love
to
that.
pretend that Mad complete has like zero army and attack when they're gonna get their bases killed or something and try to disable the building, but doesn't make much sense. Okay, he's trying now. Okay, this might still be the right moment. A bit too late maybe, but yeah.
Yeah, they can see it right now. You know, if you look at the
Yep.
fog of war, you can see the 23 knights approaching.
I'm gonna check if they're gonna react soon. But yeah, this fight is unfortunate. This might kill a bit. But I mean, if they waste enough time to destroy all the buildings, it might work somehow. Okay. Okay.
Ah,
They still don't see
Antares,
it.
nice.
Oh, this is great. They're gonna lose like shit, I guess, but still. Oh, this is gonna be great. Yeah, I gotta say, I gave them like zero chances, but they kept it really interesting.
Yeah, that's
Like
good
total
because the
troll.
rebels are really strong.
Yeah, total troll of bots. So if he had the barracks at the top, it would be really tough.
But what is the plan? Do you want to destroy all the important buildings, or do you want to destroy the economy first with the
Um,
serfs? You know?
I don't know if there's a plan. But if I was on their position, I would try to make sure they can't produce more troops, kill dead troops in small groups, something like this. Like look here and here, you know, before this comes,
Yeah,
for example.
because Antares just destroyed the fake barrack.
Yeah, this is funny. So, oh come on, he still has like 13 horses here he could make, but it doesn't work, you know.
Yeah, he's back with 14
Okay,
horses. That's gonna be GG. Those rebels are too buffed for
lol.
this.
Yeah, that would like they kill like one at best, but it might be enough because there's plenty of. But this is like a stupid catch, or maybe actually a good one. Nah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
GG. Look at this. It's totally yeah.
Yeah, they're just gonna destroy the buildings and not give him enough time to do anything in his base. And there's more and more troops here. This was like a very solid entertainment value from this game. I gotta say, I didn't think I would have that much fun on this one. I was like, maybe I won't stream it. This will not be interesting. Probably like very one-sided, but they they did it right.
Kind of reminds me of the game of Bobby and Max T versus Grossmeister and someone I don't know. And
Mhm.
they knew they were the underdog and they only made horses only. And
Mhm.
Grossmeister managed to kill Bobby's base, if I remember correctly. It's like 2 years ago. Do you remember this game? It was a tour game.
Not really. No, no, no.
Yeah, they made the night spawn, both of them, and they managed to kill Bobby. But then Max Rutger, he managed to defend and kill them both in the
Yeah.
end.
Okay. This was the most interesting one-sided game I've ever had the pleasure to commentate on. Yep, Mitrelas, that was some great history we did together.
Who
The
is
tower
oh,
limit.
but you said Mitrellas is on vacation, right?
Uh, yep, but he can watch, he cannot play.
That's bullshit. He should have played. Korwa, he played yesterday. What the fuck? I saw him playing the co-op map for like a few hours.
Maybe it's a fake Mitrelas. Or the fake vacation.
Yeah,
Or
the
he's
base
just
looks
traitor
like
like always.
base looks like crap, so it could be fake. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, this was a very interesting one.
Well, I'm glad I made a promise to Antares and I stick to it, so that's
Mm.
pretty cool. What do you mean in 2.5 week? You're gonna go on vacation in 2.5 week? So you could join the tournament. Okay, fair enough. Actually, I know you're not a fake one. Yeah, true. Where do you go on holidays?
One very funny thing to see on the stats is that Kefilko actually had better army power than her teammate. Of course, he tried horse rushing, so it works completely different way, but still kind of funny.
Erwin, dat kan je niet maken, man. Het wordt echt verschrikkelijk weer. Regen overal, slecht weer, koude temperaturen. Je moet echt naar warmere orde gaan. That was some Dutch, just to Gerwin. But
Yeah, figured. Okay, so I guess that's it. Um, we had a lot of viewers today actually. It was fluctuating between 25 and 30 viewers for most of the time. It's pretty nice.
oh, really? That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, in the tournaments you always have a bit more than usual, but it's still quite nice. I didn't actually expect that many because I thought, and I was wrong, but I found this game is not going to be that interesting, but it was.
Actually, it was quite interesting because of the tactics, and you will never know what kind of unsuspected things might happen.
Yeah. Now imagine if their bases were a bit better, like with less mistakes, it could actually be maybe a surprise. Um,
Your
your
comment.
mic was cutting out. Sorry, come again.
I actually think if that Q takes some notes to your lessons, your com building lessons, that she might be really better, because the road work will make a real difference in the next game.
Mm-hmm. But I think the biggest mistake was like the gold, and maybe the roadwork was just like she was trying to fix up all the other crap, and the roads were like less important on the list until they became a problem, which was very visible, you know. But yeah.
Furthermore, the teamwork was really nice because you could see especially on the right team, they made a plan and they would execute it really
Mm-hmm.
good. But unfortunately, the Polish team, Antares and Bosso, they are so high level that yeah, it hadn't had any effect.
Yeah, I mean, in the first round, there's a lot of pairs where there's like one stupendously good team versus some team which doesn't really have a chance against them. Like, I had the same situation as well. I think there were like 2 or 3 games like that. So, I guess in the second and next rounds, we'll have more event out encounters due to the Swiss system that the tournament is using. So yeah,
Can you elaborate on what game you experienced?
uh, you mean my game or the?
Yeah, that your game with the high experience team.
So yeah, I played with Skeletor against Lieutenant Classic, and I might still have a replay, so I might actually just show the peacetime armies quickly. Hold on. It was on map called Reprisal to Odas, which is a bit funny because my name
Yeah,
is actually there, right?
it's odious against you, you know.
Yeah. So let me check the peacetime armies. So it's like I had like 30 30 swordmen and knights. I had 13 horses and 31 armored shields and swords. And
No, you didn't.
I did. And I had 36
Who was
bowmen.
playing for you?
Sorry?
Who was playing for you? I suspect Antares was playing for you.
Uh, nah, it was me. It was me. But this location is actually pretty powerful. You have a lot of space here. This definitely made a difference, but my part was not screwing it up, which was still very possible because it's me. Uh, Skelly had like a spam kind of army. He made crossbows and lances, 45 each. And on the other
Oh my
side,
god.
you had classic with 34, kind of 30, 34 swordmen and like 20 bowmen, which was a bit weaker than expected, and a couple of militia as well. And Ritter had like Imba army. Ritter had the same stuff as me, but like 10 more swordmen and like 10 more bowmen, something like this, more or less.
But your army looks like supreme, actually.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely not an army I thought I would have in a tournament game like 1 month ago, but I got a bit better. And the fight, uh, basically, if we camped, we could win, but at some point we noticed Classic had a bit bad position and it was possible to catch him like here, but I went after him like until he was here, and then I started going back, but he was able to catch me somewhere like here.
Oh, classic at the town hall, I see. Thank you, Mikas.
Uh, he did, but he had like 40 or maybe 80. Let me see. I can go back now. He had 80 gold as well. Okay, so it's like 10 barbarians. My bad.
We're like 40 rebels, right, Thunder? Really?
Yeah, let's not listen to Thunder in that matter. Yeah, so it was obvious we have to defend against such players, but yeah, the problem was I didn't make many towers. Like with 7 towers, this could be a bit better, a bit easier to defend. Oh, and this is the moment I tried to go for this classic, but I went too far. Realized at this moment, and in like 5 seconds they will start storming out of from everywhere. Yep, and this one gets caught now. Yeah, and if I was able to go back like here, it would actually be quite okay. We would have a problem on the bottom mostly, but yeah. Yeah, at this point it was obvious that we're losing, so it was a pretty quick fight. But I'm still happy because I managed to do a nice army and nobody would put money on our team before the game, and it still kind of looked like we had a chance. So it's a win for me.
Well, I guess it's about the position as well. You could prolong the standoff, you know, and make
Hmm.
yourself a winning position. It looked really good, actually.
Okay, I have one more
Also,
idea.
just
Uh,
uh,
yeah, go on.
just an important note. I just took a pee and no one noticed, you know. So when you're talking while reviewing the game, that is the the peak streaming experience, I guess.
Yeah, I was trying to download one more replay. Um, do you guys know which game had Canyon? Because I really wanted to see that replay and I might just as well show it live while we're at it.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
surprised
in.
no one streamed it, but it was on yesterday. Who streamed it? Some Russian classic, I think. He streamed it, but he cannot talk English, unfortunately. But yeah, it looked pretty good.
Oh crap. I'm trying to do this, but I'm failing.
What do you mean, me and Trash? Classic. What? It was who were playing because yesterday.
Ah, yeah, I have a problem with the file, so I can't show it right now, I guess. Unless you can send it to me in a lobby. Can you? Mickey, any chance?
So, Mikas, who is your team? Because I cannot see.
Sokol.
Trash is with W33, and you are with Sokol. It was Sokol, right?
Yeah, it was Sokol.
Ah,
Can
right. Now I remember, yeah.
Okay, can somebody send me that replay right now? Maybe Mickey of his tournament game, so I can show it quickly. Okay, Mickey's here. All right, got it. Thanks. I assume you're viewing this on stream, class, right?
I am, yes.
Okay,
I'm looking at your handsome face right now. It
thank
makes
you.
me like kind of. Never mind, yeah.
Okay, don't say too much. It's gonna be downloaded, but I'm like blind. Ah, I wanted to do this.
I actually miss you with your haircut done, you know? It looked really good on you.
Yeah, I gotta go like this week. I do realize that.
You gotta maintain the attitude, yeah?
Of course. Okay, so I see that Mickey was playing the crappy lock, and Sokol was playing the huge one. On the other side, we have W33 on the bigger location, Trash on the trash location. That, I mean, that kind of fits, okay. Uh, so I'm wondering what you guys did here. Was
Yeah,
it
that's the
like
game
a
I watched yesterday, yeah. It's really cool.
Okay, was it like a huge difference?
Well, it was the first time I saw the canyon map for two persons, actually, so I was kind of surprised that it existed.
Yeah, I mean, before this tournament, I think maybe only like 4 people ever played it or something like this, so you might be one of the first to see this.
I remember there was a lot of more sand going on and not a lot of grass, you know? So
Hmm.
you didn't have a lot of options to play with.
I'm looking at Sokol's wood. You know what, guys? I will go back a little bit to see the initial. I just want to see the line here. Oh, come on, how much longer? Ah, there we go. Yeah, his location has really low wood. Is it the same on the right side? I mean, more or less, yeah.
What do you mean low wood?
Like Sokol's and W33's locations are like, how much wood is there? Like, not even 30? Yeah.
But we're playing on beta. You can start with planting wood. So there,
Yeah.
for me, it looks like enough wood if you make a
Yeah.
compact place and build the other way.
You are correct. Slightly harder, but it's still possible, yeah. But as I can see, it's like even W33 doesn't have that good wood here. And Sokol doesn't steal wood from Mickey. I think this might have been a mistake. But I was quite sure I will see some town hall bases on these crappy locations, which Trash and Sokol are playing. I think Mickey even told me it was a town hall build. It sure
Kind of
looks like
looks
one.
like from
Yeah.
the looks of it.
Although he's got a swine farm as well, which is unusual for this kind of tactic.
But is this map as campy as it looks, or am I seeing it wrong?
I guess we'll see, but okay, let's stop for a moment then. This is a campy entrance. This is not a campy entrance. This is mostly campy entrance. So I think it might work a bit like, I don't know, maybe not Coordinate Zone, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
It's like, even if it's easy to make towers on the crappy logs, it's still like you have to go like here to the other location to attack it, and you have some shortcuts in the middle. I think this might actually work well as a battlefield, but nobody tested it really before, so I can't say.
Okay. Who reviewed this map and approved it as a tournament map?
Um, well, I just realized I need a really good troll map to troll everyone in this tournament, and I found this is like a great one. I actually told this to Strangelove, the author of this map, and he was like, I'm glad I could be of service.
That's actually pretty cool. Yeah. Because it looks really campy, but in the same time you have like this stages going on where you maybe fight,
Yeah,
maybe don't fight, and then you don't win if you win the fight. That's
yeah.
pretty cool actually.
You know, actually, I really love the idea here. It's like you've got this kind of snake formation that you kind of have to attack, except that you don't have to because you also have these bridges you can walk out. So you can attack easily like this. You can send
Oh,
reinforcements like this, but they cannot attack you through here because these are bridges that you can easily tower up. So I think this might actually be something very imaginative, this battlefield. Even if most likely by accident, because let's face it, Strangelove knows a lot about single player, but this is I think the only multiplayer map he ever made, and uh, I, I don't know if he would be able to, if he has enough experience to be able to make a map consciously, which will work so well in multiplayer, because this is like super hard. Like, just see how much time, for example, Thunder or Thor, for example, needed to start making maps where the battlefield works. Maybe Thor isn't a good example because I don't know.
well, shout out to Strangelove. He is an excellent map maker for sure. Because I
Yeah,
like his map for sure a lot. And this kind of looks like the perfect map because you have like these kind of stages going on where you have to advance one point and then you have to redirect
Mm-hmm.
your tactics to advance to another point. But the bases are so close by that it's going to be tricky anyway.
Mm-hmm. I thought it's gonna be easier to make towers, by the way. I mean, definitely for Mickey and Trash, it's easy, very easy. But for the other two locations, it's like a lot of distance to cover, I guess. W33
Is
is
there
gonna
a
try at least.
tower limitation on the tournament?
Actually, there's a limitation on the map because there are some skill levels incorporated into the map, and this particular map has a script with 5 towers limit for normal level. So this is more strict than the limit of the actual tournament, which is 7. But I decided to keep to honor the idea of original map maker and just play normal level with the lower restriction with 5.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because towers would change the game a lot.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. They didn't have time to
On,
make them, I guess. Anyway.
on the other
Oh
hand,
crap!
there are only. Do I see it
Ah,
correctly? There are only four entrances to the other person's base.
like 1, 2, 3, 4 here.
Yeah, right. So with 8 towers, you can defend pretty well.
Yeah, one, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Even with 7. Yeah, that might work. Okay. Um, I've stopped on peacetime automatically, so let's take a look at armies. Mickey. Oh, that's actually quite insane. 75 leather, but not enough wooden weapons for it. I think it's not that easy to do on this lock. It's a bit small, or maybe unpleasant to build is a better word for it. On trash location, we've got. Oh yeah, trash is back in shape. I think 91 iron troops. This is scary crap. Of course, from
Yeah,
four
it's really campy
mines,
build,
but
isn't it?
come again.
It's a really campy build from Mikas and Trash.
Hmm. We've got Sokol with normal army, but a good one. A lot of actually, this looks like a very good army from Sokol. And
It's pretty
W33.
imba actually.
Oh, what the hell? W33 has a massive build. Either his location is super easy, or this is like out of planet building. 350 gold. Some people would stop at that and call this their entire army. But
True.
he
Yes.
added he added so much to it, like yeah, some horses, a few militias, and a regular like 55-ish iron troops, more or less. This is actually massive.
But looking at the coal mines, it looks like the end of the spam. You know.
Yeah, also true. But looking also at I mean, when I see what Sokol has, pretty much all players have, because these all armies are pretty cool. I think this is just an easy map. Like, none of these players would do that good on a hard map. On a regular map, sure, but you get the idea.
I
Because
do.
these numbers are
I
just too
do
high.
wonder. Sorry.
Go on, yeah.
Sorry. What did you say?
My idea was that even if these are like top players, these numbers are like over the top. So this map must be just too easy. And that's why all the players have like even more than I would expect from all of them.
Well, to be fair, all of the players are really above our levels. You know, especially
I
above
mean,
mine.
yeah,
So
we've
yeah.
got
Yeah.
W33 here, for example. So with like even if somebody would try to argue that Mickey, Sokol, and Trash are not like the top of the top, and I wouldn't be the person to do that, they still have W33, and it's like you can't get more top than that. So, but my point is that these armies are too good even for these guys. You know, like this just looks like easy map. I think.
I think it's important to recognize that player levels are not, you know, it's not according to team. If you play 4 versus 4, then you can have really good players. But if you play 1 versus 1, you can have other good players. And Mikas, for example,
Hmm.
for me, he is a really, really good player, especially 1 versus 1. But I see him losing a lot in team games.
Really, I mean that's interesting. I actually found he's like a pretty good fighter, but maybe the fact that he speaks Polish and I speak Polish makes it a bit easier for communication. I don't know. But Mitteras also raised a very important point that we completely missed and we shouldn't. There's no stone on this map. So you don't waste time for making the quarries, which makes you have practically slightly longer peacetime. And this all makes sense now.
Well, on the on the different parts, you have to take into account that you have to take stone out of the storehouse, which makes a lot of traffic around the storehouse, and you got
Hmm.
to take that into account when you build your base. So it's kind of balancing out, I guess, don't you think?
It should, but then you see the numbers. So maybe it's not that great of an issue with taking out all the stone. I mean, I think it doesn't work that way, as you said right now, because when you have players with like I don't know 24 builders, they will not suddenly use more stone that they would use at the same time when they had like five stone masons, and I think there's like the movement on the of the serfs going for that stone is never going to be big enough to make a serious traffic jam in the storehouse if your road work is not like complete crap. So I think that's why this mostly works and it's not an issue. And as Mitchell has pointed out, it's still like plus 5 minutes to peacetime for them. That's why the armies are better. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah, true. But take into consideration that uh, some players, like I do, I like to keep
Hmm.
the storehouse open for a long time, for certain products, which
Hmm.
makes traffic towards the storehouse more
Like Sokol. He
uh,
has the
more
open storehouse
often.
all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Have
Sokol
you
has
ever
an
like?
open storehouse.
Sorry.
I said Sokol is one player like that because I can see his storehouse is almost completely open. Same for
Yeah, right. So
W33.
you got a lot of traffic, and you got to take that
Mm-hmm.
into account. And personally, I really like a low storehouse count than a high storehouse count. Because you gotta take in account more less traffic.
I didn't get that, but you're saying that it's better to leave the storehouse open. Am I right?
No, I mean that if you're used to having a normal storehouse with normal ingredients, then it's
Mm-hmm.
easier to build. But if in a case like this,
Mm-hmm.
you have to adapt, and if you're not used to
Mm-hmm.
adapt in this kind of way, then it's going to be way much harder because you have to take in account a lot of more traffic around the storehouse.
Yeah, I see what you mean. So basically, if you tried to adapt, you would play worse, and that's a bit of a paradox, I guess. If you try to do like I don't know 30 builders and try to capitalize on the fact that you have like a lot of stone that will never get depleted, but it's on the storehouse, and then you would have massive traffic jams, for example. I mean, I'm not sure
Right.
this theory is right, but that would need to be tested, I guess. Uh,
I would even
yeah,
consider a second storehouse just just because of this, because you take
yeah.
a lot of traffic out of the first storehouse and
Hmm.
into the second,
Yeah, I
which is
mean,
contrary of the narrative
usual
that
logic.
you have
Yeah,
to have no storehouse, you know?
yeah, but I see what you mean. Recently, I found out that actually closing storehouse might not be the best option. You can even see in this game W30 didn't do this, and if he doesn't do something, then it might be good, right?
His
To follow him.
actions, strength, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just show the fight then. Not much of a fight, I guess, because it takes only 4 minutes, but still. Yeah, Trash just rushed in here. W30 has it quite close. Yeah, it's a bit tough for Mickey because he's quite far away, by the way. But most of his troops will be on time, I think. Is Trash going to the left? Hmm. By the way, it's
Is this a good,
yeah.
sorry,
Go on. Go on. Go on. You were saying something.
okay. Is this a good time to say how handsome Vovets is actually in his streams and how much
It's
he he looks like when he cuts his hair and everything, you know?
it's always a good time to say that, especially if he was listening, which I'm not sure if he is, but
I
still.
don't think he is, yes. But the compliment is always right there, you know?
Hmm. And I wanted to point out that we still have 18 viewers, and we're basically talking about a replay of a game. I'm kinda surprised.
You know, it's the Aqua effect, you know?
Yep, gotta need that one in my streams this year.
And I like to point out that thank you for inviting me for this stream. Actually, the opposite, but right, yeah. I like to do this, and yeah, it's really nice, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, as I always say, it's way better to commentate with at least one mod commentator, because it's much easier and the other commentator is more free, for example, to find out stuff that I'm not looking at, which is, as you all guys know very well, a problem of mine, because numerous times it happened. Something like a fight starts or something like this. Somebody loses like 10 horses out of nowhere, and I'm just not there. I don't see it, and the entire chat is like, "Okay, that was funny. Sado didn't see it again."
Well, it's kind of nice to see things that that you are not only seeing, and also, uh, yes.
There's gotta be a reason why all the professional streams from, I don't know, Counter Strike or other popular games like Knights and Merchants. But yeah, all the big streams have more than one person doing this. It's kind of obvious why, I guess. Yep.
Can I thank Mika's out loud, really? Ha ha ha, class is amazing. That is really good. I like that.
Okay, so this we managed together with the teams which were playing today to turn this stream into a successful one, I guess, despite all the ads. So that's nice, I guess. Okay, so I guess that's it. Uh, yeah. So thank you, class,
Oh yeah,
for
that was
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Go on, go on. We have a bit of a delay, I think. So
Okay,
go
that
on.
was yesterday's stream. I watched it live, but not really closely. But that was really amazing because W33 playing is already inspirational and amazing. So also today's stream was really beautiful. Also with Sado, I only miss the only thing we miss is like Fovets. He is really
Oh yeah.
great and handsome as well. Yeah. So I would like to thank everyone and also Sado for the opportunity to participate in the stream. I hope everyone enjoyed it and maybe till next time. Thank you, Sado.
Yeah, I sure did enjoy that, and I think more people did given the view count. So yeah, thanks class for doing this one with me, and thanks to the viewers. We'll see you soon. Maybe tomorrow or maybe in the next few days. I know there are some games tomorrow, so there's a possibility. I'll see if I have some time.